And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered.
Here we go.
At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Wagner, Doncic out there with Green, then it's Williams, and it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. Doncic against Martin. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Last game for Montreal, they picked up the W against Phoenix. Here's Logan, and another three for Montreal.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Pass to Stewart. And there's the pass to Doncic. Stewart, a screen for Doncic. Back to Stewart. It's rebounded by Montreal. To the inside. Martin takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To end the run. Pass to Doncic. Williams kicks to Doncic. New Orleans moving the ball around. Stewart in the corner. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. New Orleans ball. Ball's checked in for Montreal.
Lonzo Ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stewart passes to Williams. Going inside. That one no good. And it's Montreal the other way. Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And that one's good. Doncic.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pelicans trail by 9. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Montreal's coach and I got a chance to talk. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength for such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, or maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's a completely new group for Montreal. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
You know, right now for Montreal, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Garuba. Makes it off the glass.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Love kicks to Dozier. Driving in. Bamba passes to Love. Here's Lopez. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Garuba. And here's White.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Montreal leading by 10. With the drive, out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Luka Doncic. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. The pass to Garuba. Green with the ball. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Green against Love. Here's Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love. Pelicans trail by 8. White looking around. Green, the pass to White. It's rebounded by Montreal. To the paint. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Dozier. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Passes it to Green. Back to White. Here's Garuba. Crafty move. Driving the lane. And that's 2 points on the layup. Garuba's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Windler, the pass to White. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And White slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here he goes. And White slams it in.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
That's a free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Montreal leads by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Montreal.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Bamba is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Hall in at the 5. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Isaiah Stewart out there with Williams. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Doncic, and it's Green in at the 2 guard. Wagner with it. Lopez is there. Stewart finds Williams. Green left side. Pass to Wagner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Green deciding where to go with it. To the middle. It's deflected. Lopez with the steal. And here's the break. Here's the three. Sinks the triple. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for Montreal.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Green.
The all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it. And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved, but we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
And both free throws good for Green. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Locked up there for Powell. Doncic with the steal. Green against Ball. Doncic outside. There's the screen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Martin. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pelicans trail by 7. Green dishes to Doncic. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good. Wagner.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Stewart against Lopez. Martin wide open. He fires. No good. Unable to end this run. Out of bounds. Montreal takes possession. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Montreal leading by 5. Buries it from three-point range. Martin's got 5 points so far.
Horrible collapse there, guys. There is simply no excuse to give up a wide-open three-pointer off of the dead ball inbound play.
The pass to Garuba. Shoots over Powell. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Back to Martin. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Lopez. Outside for Martin. Back to Lopez. Stolen by Collins. Here's Windler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Windler. Guarded by Powell. Black holes check in for Powell.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Montreal, Logan.
Passes it to Windler. It's blocked. Now here's Lopez. Not a lot of room. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Outside ball. The three-pointer is right on target. And Montreal leads by 9.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
White inside. Lopez is there. And the jam by White.
Showing how hard he is to check. White can flat out embarrass you off the dribble.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Yep, that one goes in there. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Outside, Green. Going inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Montreal leading by 7. Here's Logan. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. Now here's White. He's guarded closely.
Logan.
And Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Shake and Bake's checked in for Montreal. And both free throws good for White.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Pelicans ball.
Here's Green. Outside, White. They set the pick. And there's the drive.
And working Kevin themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Shake and bake.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's White. And the rebound goes to Martin. Montreal leading by 7.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Collins. Another shot. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 7. Lonzo Ball out there with Shake and Bake. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Silk. And it's Lopez in at the 4-man position. And for the Pelicans, we've got Doncic. Isaiah Stewart out there with Williams. And it's Green. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Shake and Bake passes to Lopez. Stewart with the steal. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Gotta take
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under
Easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just the timing. When to rise up and swat that one away. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Stewart passes to Doncic. Stewart kicks to Green. Stewart with the screen on ball. Back to Stewart. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Stewart's got his first bucket in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Silk gets the whistle that time.
Martin.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Green against Ball. Green passes to Stewart. And Green slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Driving inside. The pass to Shaken. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And Montreal leads by 6. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for New Orleans.
Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Outside, Green. New Orleans moving it around. And Paul with the block.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Second chance shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Really left alone that time. And now a 9-point Montreal lead.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Green against Ball. And there's Green on the assist by Doncic. Green's got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the shot goes in.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Unloads from 9, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 13.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Drives to the hoop.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Pelicans trail by 9. Doncic with it. Down low. It's stolen by Martin. Oh, ball in position.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget
to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Sacramento Kings. Shake and bake, guarded by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul, second
And
team
Kevin,
foul.
everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And
At the line
I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
To the inside, Garuba the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Green. Shot left block. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. He's shake and bake. Guarded by Doncic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. White against Ball. And White kicks to Doncic. Pass to Garuba. Launches it. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Hayes is checked in for Luka Doncic.
Substitution for the Pelicans, Killian Hayes.
Shake and bake by Green. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. Ball against White. Passes to Garuba. Here's Hayes, and he makes good on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Outside, Ball. Good, nice job down low. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
White, wide open, he fires. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. And so it's Montreal. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Montreal now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Brook Lopez is out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's Ball. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Ball. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. And it goes out of bounds.
Pelicans ball.
Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Substitution.
Yeah, that's a
for
tough one.
Montreal.
An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And Montreal making a change here. Pelicans trail by 12. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul.
Logan.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside. Here's Green. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Hall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's White. It's rebounded by Montreal. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Martin on the wing. Lays it up and takes it in. 7 points for Martin.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time and just let them get their legs back on Doncic.
New Orleans making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Lobbed up there for Love. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Green. Shot from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
Assistant.
Green's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Green's got 19 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. Knocks down the 3 ball. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside, Green. And the pass to Wagner. The dish to Doncic. Down low and stolen by Love. Here's the break. In the corner, Bamba with it. Kept alive. Passes it to Logan. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Montreal.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Outside for Martin. The 3. And another 3 for Montreal.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Montreal making a change here. Rose is checked in. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Wagner kicks to Green. Shakes him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul. At the line for the ball.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And stolen by Williams. It's tipped and stolen by Love. One-on-one fast break. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Got a piece of it. Love finds Martin. Net balls. Clean assist by Love.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Green, the pass to Williams. Back to Green. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Montreal now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Montreal.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that point.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Goes up off the inbound. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively. No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
And it's Wagner missing. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So we see Montreal get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.